Jalbert Brothers Disposal has mole rats. The worst case scenario would be that they keep popping up behind me, but we can fucking work it out. Nightbot Prades Klee. Prades Klee. And I could probably pacify it inside the mole rats, but they may be animals. I'm not really sure. It seemed to me that pacifying and inciting fucking people and wasteland creatures was like 100 times more important. Fuck.
That's it.
Oh. Yeah. Cope with that gate if you can. Time following me over this rock. That was a fast one. I'm happy with that. That'll give us enough. Then we'll have to decide if we want to go try to kill Kellogg or if we want to try to go get some more power armor first. There's a few places where we could get some power armor, but yeah. Yeah, they will pursue you relentlessly, but they can't like travel, quote unquote, through like rock. Oh, they are still behind me. Would you look at that? Ah. It's fine. You guys can fight zombies. They're popping out of the ground like right in front of me. What would you think about a syringer only build? I would think that my life would have taken a very dark turn if I ever do that. It's a peanut in it as opposed to chunky peanut butter.
Scribe Halen.
How's that search going?
Or, you know, beef stew with bits of beef in it as opposed to chunks of beef in it.
I was hoping. Here, I'm always
There we go.
report back to me when you're ready to head out again.
How about not? How about you're dead to me? Long. Oh, please be fucking enough. Alright, that's fine. Close enough! We're almost there, but not quite, but that's okay. Couple of speech checks and we'll be on our way. Or we could just buy a bunch of shit from, like... I mean, we basically have to head up to Sanctuary. So, and I mean, I'm gonna have apparently mole rats following me the entire way, so that's gonna be nice. But let's go to Drumlin Diner. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There's all the fucking ghouls in this joint. There you go. Fight amongst yourselves.
Calm down.
This is more like it.
Calm down.
I feel safe. That glowing mole rat was fucking harsh, man.
Calm down. Calm down. Avenge your pain. Kill.
Alright. That's plenty of fuckery up there. I don't have to worry about the mines because we have sneak level 3, so don't you worry about that. Let's go around Lexington. It's too dumb of an area to go through. I'll be parched. What up, I can't add? How's it going? Would it be beneficial for a max like this to get a build like this to get max affinity with the newspaper lady to earn more discovery XP? It absolutely would. However, and I can't remember if this is on the Dizzy build or if it was on the one that failed where I was Nicolas Cage. It's fucking impossible to get max affinity with her with pacifism shit. I took her everywhere that I thought she wanted to go. I held her fucking hand as she watched me do all of the nice things that I could do for all of the people. And everywhere I took her, I had to be careful that she wouldn't kill anything because it counts as my kill. This is what we were looking for. Zeros all the way down the combat tab. Okay? If she kills something, it shows up as my kill, which is pure shit. So, you know, I took her all through, like, if I had any quest that I could turn in and have her like it in Diamond City or Sanctuary, anywhere I could send her where I thought it was going to show up as my quest and be nice or whatever, I did it, and she was liking it, and I think I got her to, like, level 2 or whatever, but I never, ever got her to max affinity. So here's a fucking bummer. There's some fucking power armor in here, and it's almost certainly better than the power armor we've got, but I've been working my ass off to get to the point where, well, I guess there's not much in there, is there? Actually, it looks like T-45 with a missing arm and leg, so I'm not going to worry about that bit. But there's anywhere where a power armor set can spawn like that, depending on your level, it will spawn with, you know, appropriate pieces. So I can get into this truck, though, because I have the Wicked Shipping Fleet lockup key or whatever, right? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. You shot yourself. Why would you do that? And how did the blood stain? Well, I guess it makes sense for it to soak into the wood. Doesn't make sense that all of his flesh would have rotted off and disappeared, but the wood is still, like, perfectly intact, though. I mean, right? Find a computer linked to a safe. Use the computer to keep relocking the safe. Well, do you know where one is? Where I wouldn't have to worry about her killing something? It certainly doesn't matter too much, because we've gotten to this point without a whole hell of a lot of trouble, so...
Thanks for helping us out,
do the
Trudy.
I
thing
got a
and
store to
all
run
that
here.
shit.
You gonna buy?
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
All sell.
Right.
It's all salvage, but nothing's junk. That's what they all fucking say. This is a fun little item. Weighs a lot more than the social media pipe pistol, but does have a silencer. Delbert Fitz. Thank you for that donation. It says, for sticking your boot in a racist's ass tonight. Thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, he may not have been a racist. He may have just been a fucking internet punk that doesn't have a, you know, the mental capacity to understand being a normal human being. But you can't that shit does not fly around here. You know what I mean? The super duper mark does have it. Yeah, but I would have to figure out a way to kill the ghouls before she fucking got there. Let's use this thing for a little while. I kind of feel like that would be fun. Actually, let's turn that into buff jet because we don't apparently have any more. We don't need that. Yeah. All that's okay. I suppose I'm going to need that 10mm ammunition if I'm going to use this 10mm gun. Let's see what she's got in the old bag of junk. Alright. Yay. Alright, so now we gotta go up to Sanctuary. And then we'll go up to the vault or whatever, but I'll sleep in Sanctuary and get water and all that other bullshit. What do we got here? Chat needs me. Kyle, you should maybe change fucking Dop Donator. Alright. Let's see here. Delberfitz, did you figure out what game you maybe would like me to play? I see nothing from him. If he says that if he names the name of a game, then I'll go through and put it in there. So. Yeah, I know. He's gotta come up with some shit. I'll watch and see what he says. Pick a game that you want me to play. It could be a game that I already own. It could be a game that you just like from a long time ago, or fucking whatever. You just say, yo, play this for me. And, you know, you may get outbid, but maybe not. I mean, if it's you, then you want Kyle's choice. You know, I would not mind. I would not mind doing some. Well, I mean, I don't know. Eventually, what'll happen is I'll stop doing challenge runs, and every day will be Kyle's choice, and I'll do all kinds of wacky shit. I'll go back to New Vegas, and I'll go back to Skyrim, and all of that shit. But for now, let's just put streamer's choice. And there you go. And if you think of something else, you're allowed to change your mind. Nobody is gonna shoehorn you into a fucking box. A shoe box. Road Rash on PS1. Could be done, man. Could be done. You know... Oh, you're one of my supply dudes. One of my favorite games from the PS1 is Bushido Blade. I think Bushido Blade was a fucking brilliant game. Another classic PS1 game came out almost the same year as the PS1 was Intelligent Cube. That game was fucking so well thought out. And it was just a little game or whatever. There wasn't a whole lot to it, but it was just really well conceived. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Carla.
You again.
See if she has any.
Here to
See if she has any adhesive.
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
You know, Carla, your fucking pack Brahmin isn't supposed to be like that. I think out of all the things, the thing that I'm going to need the most is going to be adhesive at this point. I think we have plenty of everything else. But okay, whatever. There's a guy in Bushido Blade who throws a fucking sword and it's OP. It's not as OP as... It's not as OP as the guy with the pistol. Intelligent Cube is one of the most rare PS1 games. You want to know what I did with the only copy of it I ever saw? I was, so I was working at a used video game store, and a guy brought in a bunch of games that he had that he was like, well, what do you give me for these? And Intelligent Cube was one of them. And I did not at all let on that it was one of the rarest games ever made. I was just like, listen, I don't have that much cash left to buy in game. That's what he wanted. He wanted cash. So I said, I don't have that much cash left to buy games with, but I will out of pocket pay $20 for this because I've been looking for it forever. And the guy was like, okay, cool. And I turned around and I gave it to my brother Corey, and when I looked it up, it turns out that I should have given him $100 for that game and sold it for $400. So, yeah, my brother Corey has actually a physical copy of Intelligent Cube. I suppose I could get a hold of it if I needed it. But P40, thank you for that donation. It says, do an interview with Bree Essrig and get Vanderpool 522 a date. Thanks for the stream as usual. Who the hell is Bree Essrig? I don't know who that is. Here, let's look her up. Who the hell is this? Wait. She looks familiar, but I don't know who the fuck it is. Host of SourceFed, she's amazing. I suppose Delberfitz has donated a total of $10.01. P40RC has requested to not be included in the top donator thing, so that's cool. But I seriously fucking doubt that Bree Essrig would want to do an interview with me, so we'll fucking see. If I do enough of these challenges that are worthy of internet attention, maybe I'll figure it out. But Lauren, hey, what's up? And Raceland, I did not already beat Kellogg. I am working towards that right now. So, oh yeah, I was going to change this thing. Sorry, hold on a second. I guess it's that, right? Ooh, a little cough there. Oh, I had some bottles I can fill, too. Yeah, this is what filling a bottle looks like when you're in... Oh, I don't have any more. Alright. Well, I'm sure... Oh. Okay. I'm sure we can figure it out, but... We're almost there. Here's what I was thinking we would do. SourceFed doesn't really understand video games, so that's probably a benefit for me. If I say, ooh, I can make a vegetable soup. If I say, hey, I am a guy who does the games, then they'll say, you are a guy that does the games? We like guys who do the games. We're trying to open up to the younger market. And I'll say, I love the younger market. They're always asking me questions about the games. And they'll be like, wow, we and you are going to work together on the games. And that's how we'll get in with Bree Essrig. That's how that shit works, I'm sure. Give us Kellogg now. I think we'll be okay. Because we have, I mean, yeah, I was going to check to see about steel in here, but I think we actually have plenty. So what I was going to do was...
Round of applause, sir.
I don't think we can do the prism stuff in here yet, can we? Oh no, we can. We have just enough. So there's 27. That's what I was... Well, I was going to craft a bunch of bullshit to get to that point. But that's pretty good. The only other thing we don't have is something in here. You have to be science level 3 to get one of these things, but... I wonder how much this would do towards counting as my kill. If it reflected damage back on the attacker, if they died from it, would it count as my kill? My guess would be yes. All things apparently count as my fucking kill, so... Okay, that's plenty, I'm sure. Well, at least our shit matches-ish. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take this rat away here. Well, let's do this thing. Get that master lock going on there. Take that. Doberfits, thank you for that donation. Says, had a couple bucks laying around sticking with Streamer's Choice, great show. So now we're up to 2003, A Space Odyssey. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, while we're doing a great show, let's
be growing well.
Let's do the thing where we go and get the gun that we need to trick Kellogg into being killed by one of his homies. Alright. Okay. Here at News, we're focused on the moms. Moms are where the money is. 34 to 51-year-old moms. And whenever we run anything about kids, we want them to make them look as bad as possible. Dumb-looking kids equal moms who feel better about their kids. It seems legit. It's a reasonable thing there. Alright, so here's what it looks like when you step out of your house. Find my way to the vault without thinking about it, because this is my house. We need to get to the vault now. We run past this shit. There's normally a car in this garage, but I apparently turned it into bits of steel. And then you go down here, and you go over this bridge, and you go up this path. We'll just wait for somebody in SourceFed to be like, I'd just love to talk to that boy and pick his brains. And I'll be like, do you know, I have a guy who would just love to do an interview with you about your interview with me. And if you want to, you know, if you want to bring some like coconut oil or whatever to that interview, that'll probably be okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you your business, but... So I think you have to hit a button before this will do anything. I think you have to hit the button and then stand on the elevator again, which, you know, God knows how the fuck you can make it come back up without that button. Bobo, thank you for the follow. Bobo, this is Bobak F. Female voice for all of SourceFed. Well, I mean, I only know one thing about SourceFed, and that's that Bree Esrick is the host of SourceFed. Is SourceFed connected to BuzzFeed in some way? Because that's where my imagination has gone with this. Coconut oil, is it popular in Provo? It's very popular. Let me show you. I'll show you a video of a guy that I know, you know, so to speak. I do know this person, but I don't spend a lot of time hanging out with him. Let's see. This is the kind of thing that goes on YouTube with me just to looking up stuff and not even showing the YouTube people what it was that I looked up, but SourceFed is owned by Discovery, huh? Thank you, Bobo. I appreciate that. Come on, man. Fucking search for this shit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is sort of a local guy in my hood. That's his music video for Coconut. Oh. Alright, so I don't really remember what happened to the roaches or if they're going to show up as trapped or what the deal is, but... Let's see here. That's back to the cryo vaults. It wouldn't surprise me if they just disappeared and didn't come back. But it will be nice to be able to just grab this thing and go. Yeah, for some reason after you kill all, or whether you kill all the roaches or not, you can go back through this section and not encounter any, I guess. Who knew? It would be weird if you used this place as your settlement. It's unfortunately you can't build stuff in Vault 111. You know. Alright, so here's the Cryolator. This is what we've been working towards for a while. Alright, here we go. My cat's losing her fucking mind. Apparently it's not a... apparently it's a non-issue, I can't add. I'm not gonna have to squish roaches in the door.
Perfect.
Yeah, this thing is pretty good. Let's close that. Used to be able to trick dog meat into opening that door for you, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it ever again, but... yeah, apparently if you don't kill the roaches, you just leave, they just disappear. A Rob Schneider feel. He's actually a really cool dude. I mean, this guy plays like, you know, he plays the guitar or whatever, but he also plays like piano and, you know, ukulele. You go into his house and violin, and he just has all these fucking musical instruments everywhere. He's kind of like a combination of the two members of the Mighty Boosh. That's what he reminds me of. He's a little bit of Howard Moon and a little bit of Vince Noir. I think he looks a lot like Vince Noir, but he acts more like Howard Moon. Right. Well, one thing that we can do with the Cryolator, and I don't know if we really need to do this, but I just kind of want to show you that you can do it, because it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll show you this thing. It's a fun little fun fact about the Cryolator. And this fucking radio beacon doesn't do fuck all. I still have... oh, I have 7 people now. So we're gonna jump off of this shit. Yeah, I just went and got the Cryolator. So here's the interesting thing about the Cryolator. We don't have any crafting stuff. I mean, we do... I guess we do have science or whatever, but... we don't need that. This is not important, but... and this doesn't matter either. But you see it doesn't require anything to, like, upgrade it. There's no perks that require anything for the Cryolator. Which is weird. You'd think it would require science or something like that. And actually, if you use this thing... well, you know, I don't really know if it matters whether we use this or not. It probably would be better to use this thing. It turns it basically, instead of an ice flamer, into like kind of a fucking snowball gun. But yeah, let's try that. Let's see if it's better for the let's see if it's better for Homeboy. Apparently, oh yeah, you can rename it. Let's call it the Kellogg. And we probably ought to rename this something like... Yeah, let's call this the Indiana Primary. Okay. Cool. One of your lifetime goals is to get laid after starting a conversation about Rob Schneider.
At least it's not raining.
Well, what's a conversation entail? If you said something like...
You're tied to this plate.
Yeah. If you said something like... Rob Schneider was in the hot chick. You know who else is a hot chick? And then you started making out with your wife. Is that considered a conversation? Man, we haven't done a whole lot of this stuff, have we? Well, it's all in the past. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this shit, I imagine. I'm really hoping there's a... Oh, I guess I could give myself back up to 100% health. I'm really hoping there's some sort of somewhere near to Fort Kellogg or to Fort Hagen that we can rest in before we go down there. He doesn't get out much. Actually, I get out a ton. I just don't hang out with, you know, with people while I'm hanging out. I go outside a lot. It's just that I'm mostly just listening to audiobooks or whatever. Lately, I've been listening to as much of the Discworld series as possible. It's pretty good. Alright, let's fucking... Yeah, let's go straight for it. I don't think we particularly need to go... I don't think we need to follow Dogmeat per se. He's still hanging out here. I'm pretty sure we can get to it a normal way. I have a book about kazoos next to me. It's not even close to the weirdest thing I found in my cleaning room. Poor kazoo kid. That kid is probably 40 now. He's probably shooting up with all the weird shit that's coming out of him. People are trying to get him to be, you know... People are trying to be in their little fucking... internet... whatever, fucking PAX shit or whatever it is, and he's just depressed and doing coke. Snorting coke with a kazoo. That's what Kazoo Kid is doing right now. Nice, lovely, okay. Loco for Loki, I agree completely. Ready Player One was not good. You know. But I think Will is just with one L when you're discussing Will Wheaton. Yeah. No, Ready Player One was fucking utter shash.
Stop right there. Kill. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
No? Okay, well, it's not a big deal. Enjoy your fight with each other. Yeah, there's two kinds of like forms of entertainment that call back to an era or whatever. You know, there's things like, you know, Kung Fury and the FP and you know, that kind of shit where it's like a love letter to the era that you grew up in. You know what I mean? And that's adorable. And then you've got Ready Player One, which is, instead of a love letter, it's like, you know, a bit of the 80s' hair and some of their fingernails, and it's taped to a picture of the 80s, and there's a hole cut where the 80s' mouth is supposed to be, and it's really sticky and gross, and it just says, "We were meant to be together," in red lipstick on the back. That's Ready Player One for the 80s. It's well beyond the realm of, like, I loved the 80s, and more into the world of, like, I want to kill the 80s and wear the 80s' skin and go grocery shopping while wearing the 80s' skin. It's not good. Very, very, very much not okay. Fuck, I have a fucking infection. I have one antibiotic. If we're gonna cure this, let's wait till we're in Fort Hagen, or at least have found a place to sleep over here before I cure this shit. Fucking shit. I'm gonna be chased by fucking mole rats the whole way there. That's going to make going to sleep very difficult. Here's Lonely Chapel. It would almost be okay to go in there and grab the sneak magazine, but I don't know what I would do about red Tourette's, so I'll just leave it there. Here, attack some fucking Brahmin, why don't you? Trauma or drama? Maybe the tabletop game was called Trauma, and it was a medical role-playing hospital action RPG.
Thursday night's a ladies' night. Then when will we do the bar trivia?
Oh, Mac, you're adorable. Hey, buddy.
A new customer. Welcome to Max.
Nice location.
Thank you kindly. Picked the place myself. Plenty of... Anyway.
Why would you open a bar in a piece of shit area?
Sure. Let's take
I've got just the thing for you.
Sure.
You could literally set up just outside of a settlement if they don't want to let you in, and you'd be okay. Well, he doesn't have anything for my infection, so oh well. Let's stick to soups today, why don't we? I guess that's probably okay. That's all I can do there. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully you get not eaten by a mole rat. Yeah, you know, I've only ever played D&D a handful of times, and the longest I ever played it for, and maybe not D&D. I mean, it was literally like a loosely associated tabletop game. How should I describe it? The character sheets were on... Jesus, I can't believe this thing is still fucking following me. The character sheets were on 3x5 cards. And there was only ever one 20-sided dice that was involved. But we didn't, and I basically made up the rules as we went along. Oh, good. This is probably a fucking shit idea.
There's a... Stop right there.
Nope. This is a great way to get killed right before we get to Fort Hagen. A truly miraculous way to die, like right then and there. I'm just hoping that there's a fucking bed in the Fort Hagen filling station. But it's not gonna do me very much good if I'm being fucking chased by mole rats. You know what I mean? Let's see here. The answer is no. There is no bed in here. Fuck, this was the place that I thought was going to be perfect for this. I mean, Fort Hagen is like right here. But there's fucking turrets all the way around the outside of this thing. So yeah, so the way that I did the tabletop game was I kind of told everybody that we had just barely begun, and they were role-playing as themselves, and I was just like, yeah, so what's happening is... Oh, here we go. Right next to this double-barreled tank. Yeah, this is a reasonable place to kick it. Alright, let's do this. Sleep for an hour. Peckish from a lack of food, that's what these iguanas in the stick for. And then we got the Walda. And we probably need to do this as well, or we're gonna die. And so I was just like, yeah, so we're gonna do this thing where you pretend you're us and we're about to start playing, but then a meteorite explodes over our city, and now you have to escape the city without dying. And the whole city is in chaos, and we just basically made it up as we went along. And because it was our city, it was easy to set up scenarios where they were like, okay, well, we know that this is right here and this is right next to this, so if we're going to escape this gas station, we need to work our way around the back and jump up over top of this fence and go out through that neighborhood. And, you know, basically any time that, you know, that there was like a check for, like, you know, whether or not it would work, I would just give them an option of like, okay, we'll roll a 20-sided die against their, you know, their stat in question. So if they were trying to bust a window open, I would be like, okay, you have 10 strength, roll a 20-sided die. If you get a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4, then it's not going to work. You know, it was very loose, but it was really fun, you know. Alright, so I did sleep right there, right? Okay. So, the way to do this thing is we need to basically get in through the garage. That's the safe thing to do here. And then it's really just a question of getting from the beginning of the area down around to the end of the area where he says, okay, you made it. Congratulations. Because once that happens, all the synths stop trying to kill you. And then we just have to play the fucking pickpocket pacify game and hope that it fucking works out for us. Oh, there's a bed down here as well. I forgot about that. That's probably closer and easier than what we were doing. Take your gun, too. I all just fell through the thing. Fucking scissors. Alright, let's do this shit. This is a safe place to do this from. Alright. I guess he's fucking... dog meat's here. I don't know where, though. I guess he's upstairs. Alright. I basically have to tell him to go home, or else he'll stand out here. He might even try to fucking enter with me. I like how he follows the trail And obviously Kellogg got in through one of two places, either through the garage or through the top. But Dogmeat's
Is
like,
the place? Is he in
he
here,
went
boy?
straight through these fucking brick walls here.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Go on home now.
Alright. Superb. I think we have plenty of time to do this in, but who fucking knows. I forgot to turn all that buff out and jet into buff jet, but here's the chemistry station right here, so we'll do this right now, I guess. Or can I, yeah, can I do this? Yeah, this is what I really wanted to do. Just in case I have to make a fucking break for it through some shitty area, I can drag my fucking system through the mud. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Okay, now yo, for real though. The fastest we fucking slam through this, the better off we're gonna be. So let's just try to get the hang of going down into the bottom with the least amount of strategery possible. Kellogg set them up over the entrance when he got there. So what? He dragged them all inside and then walled himself in and then went back downstairs again?
Movement detected.
Chain on the other side.
Oh, shit. This cat's like, I want to be your friend so bad. But I don't want her to sit down on my lap because we're going to do this. Okay. God damn you. Why are you sitting right on my fucking headphones, you stupid asshole? Lay down.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Yes. Yes. What are you gonna do, huh? See how this Protector and Guardian does while I'm petting the cat here. Seems like he's doing okay.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume
Well,
your
he
normal
cleared that area out.
Sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
This cat will not fucking leave me alone because she's just like, you're here and you've got one job while you're here, and that's to pet me.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Here you go. Is this what you want? She's like, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be petted like this.
I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
I'm just hoping that that legendary Protectron, or the Protector and Guardian, is wrecking those dudes, because basically what he has is a moderate amount of damage, but a lot more armor than they have, and they have a moderate amount of damage. They're pretty fucking light. Tommy rubs. Yes. You know we're trying to kill Kellogg, right? I don't have time for your fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit. She fucking loves it. Alright, well, there's your fucking chance. Go find something else to do. Oh, fuck. Okay, so.
Hello? It It would appear your attempt at stealth has failed.
Yes, it would appear so, wouldn't it?
Overactive sensors. Nothing more. Protect do not attempt to flee.
Fuck, I forgot it's gonna fucking betray me. Where the hell am I even going?
Barely.
This is where I need to go. Okay. I forgot there's a fucking hole in the wall over there. No big deal. What the fuck is going on over here? Did Clee live? That's funny. No, I did not live. I would be better served. Would be better served activating the Guardian and then when it's in a fight running past everything. As opposed to sitting there and letting him fucking kill stuff while I fucking pet the cat. And she pretends like it's enough, but it's never gonna be enough for her. Getting her fucking head rubbed is like crack cocaine for her.
Hostile sensor
Creeps up on me while I'm trying to fucking sleep. Lays on top of my fucking head. Alright, well. There was somebody who was like, you fucking actually check to see what they all are on my YouTube channel. And he was like, I just fucking enter in the first, like,
Nice.
you know.
Powering up.
It's like I just enter in the first, like, couple of whatever, and then see how it works out. I don't know why this guy betrays me.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my
This is
sensor
a...
need
Oh, it's a
calibration
legendary...
detected. Curious.
Legendary guy. Okay, I thought this fucking robot was legendary this time. I was like, he's gonna fucking wreck everybody else, and then he's gonna wreck
You
me.
cannot remain undetected for long.
Sensitivity and sensors like phase adjustment.
I recommend against hostile action. Kellogg's. Secure facility.
By
Infiltrate.
order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Oh, fuck. Well, what did we learn about fucking turrets? They're way fucking stronger than they're supposed to be. They're so strong that 2 shots was enough to kill me. It's just like real life. Good God. I don't know what's fucking twacking out upstairs, but that's not very good. It won't let me use that terminal to shut it down. I don't think.
Movement detected.
Hello?
Curious.
I think it's advanced, and I don't think we have advanced. For a no-kill run, you sure get killed a lot? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Also, people get fucking killed the whole time, and it's all my fault, so... I guess that's the same as, you know, like, living in a city where there's also a hurricane.
Powering
You know.
Protectron on duty.
Sensors indicating concealed organic life form initiated. Initiate directive Sigma Omicron. Protect.
Attack!
Is someone ready? I must report this assault directly to Kellogg.
Oh, that's a lot of fucking damage already. Let's see, what else do we need to do here?
Kill!
The guy with that fucking sneakity sniper bullshit. He actually has the capacity to kill everything else in here, so... Let's see here. Guess we could pop this thing and go for it. I don't feel that good about it, though.
Scanning.
Fucking synth leader. A little bit of health regen would not go amiss. Doesn't look like it's gonna work, though. I can't disable this fucking turret either. Fucking shit.
Sensor reading detected.
Because you fear death.
Going up.
Yes, I am going up. So close. So close, but so far away. Am I pro-life? That is a great question. I'm not even sure if I'm pro my life. Did I craft drugs before or after sleeping? Before. Yeah, we have all the drogas. You know, you can interpret the Bernie Sanders run any way you like. Okay, we're gonna have an easier time actually if we do let the legendary or if we let the Protectron Watcher go through and kill some of these dudes.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
How the hell would you know what a hostile sensor reading sounds like? What's a hostile sensor reading? Is it not just an unknown sensor reading until you start getting shot?
I'm in.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Kill everybody.
Wire UI was in error. No enemy detected.
You just want to get real, guys? Let's talk about the real stuff. Oh man, that'd probably not go over very well. I'd be like, hey, what is the entire chat into? I'm gonna polarize them by fucking against me by coming up with a very fucking distasteful opinion.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
But I got chocolate covered raisins. Everybody likes chocolate covered raisins, am I right?
Not in order will be. Please stand by. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment. Targeting sensors fully operational.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Oops, I went too far up the stairs.
Attacking enemy.
I think I'm still too far up the stairs. Yeah.
Directive received from Kellogg. Intruder.
Well, this didn't work out. They couldn't have blocked me any fucking harder than they did right here. They both fucking worked it all out in their heads, what would be the best way to finger me, and they fingered me right there in that hallway. One in each hole. Like this.